Alright, hello everybody. Just wanted to let everyone know I am here live on the stream. I just tweeted out that the stream is live, and so I'll wait a few minutes here for people to start filing in and getting ready for today's premiere of Batman the Telltale series. Should be an interesting stream, especially because I'm going to try out this live voting feature that probably, let's be honest here, is not going to work due to the latency between you, the viewer, and me, the streamer. Typically, it takes about 30 seconds for what I'm doing on stream to actually show up for you. But what I've done is I've actually went to the low latency streaming mode of YouTube, which supposedly reduces that time dramatically. I guess what we can do is test it. What I might do is do a latency test before we start, where I say something and then I ask someone to type something in the stream chat and we see how long it actually takes. I could time it. But this does have an interactive mode where people can actually vote, and the voting determines what happens with the critical choices in the game. But it's unclear whether or not it's actually going to work. So I guess we'll find out. Alright, so, ladies and gents, grab a drink or a snack. Use the restroom. Do what you need to do to prepare. As I will be starting probably in about 10 minutes or so. I'll start the pre-stream, and then, of course, as long as this episode is, I'm sure it's not 3 hours long. It's probably like 1 to 2 hours long, as most of these Telltale Games episodes are. And should be fun. It should be experimental and fun and different. Okay? So, go right ahead, and I will be back shortly, okay? Thanks. See you in a bit. Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome. How's everyone doing today? It's time, finally, ladies and gentlemen, for the first new game playthrough of a valid AAA release everyone's been waiting for in over a month. The last major new game that we actually had that I think people were looking forward to was probably sometime in like mid-June. I guess the last good game that was a new release, a solid new release, would probably be Inside, which came out at the end of June. But, you know, it's been pretty slow. It's been pretty slow for a good month and a half here. And finally today we turned that around. If you don't know, I'm Darkside Phil. I don't know how you would have gotten here if you weren't aware of who I was. And, I'm excited for something new, something different. Right? We're starting this month off fresh. It's August 2nd, 2016. A new release Tuesday. And today we're going to be playing Batman, the Telltale series. Episode 1. Fresh off the release block, right? So, yes, it's going to be an interesting experience for a couple reasons, alright? First of all, unlike a lot of the other Telltale games series, this is a huge mainstream character in pop culture right now. This is really the first time where Telltale is grabbing something that's like, you know, iconic and putting it into a video game. Now, you could argue, well, what about Game of Thrones? That was also huge in pop culture. Well, I agree, but the characters in Game of Thrones, the Telltale series, weren't the main characters from the TV shows or the books. It was pretty much periphery characters. In this case, with Batman the Telltale series, we're exploring a game that's going to be about Bruce Wayne, the main character of Batman. So, in this case, I think it's going to be quite an exciting thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. Apparently, this game, the first episode, is supposed to be over 2 hours long. And if that is the case, I'm excited because that's good. That's a good way to start off a first episode of an episodic game. Do a nice long entry so you can get the intro stuff out of the way, the premise of what you're doing out of the way. People can get used to the gameplay mechanics. And they really feel like they're jumping in head first into this new game. If this was only like 90 minutes long, it could feel more rushed than anything else, right? So that's good. And the bottom line is, it is all I'm doing on stream today. So, it is the main focus of the stream. I'm going to take my time. I'm not, no need to rush or anything like that. Now, let me say something up front, alright? There's a new gameplay mechanic that's being implemented in this game. I don't know if anyone's aware. I talked about it on social media last night, but I don't know how many people, you know, saw my tweets or whatever. It's called crowd play. Now, Telltale explains it like this. When you boot up the game, you have the option to create a unique code. It'll also display a website by which people watching the game can go to this website, log in with the code, and then when a critical choice comes up in the game, they can vote. And basically, the votes will determine what happens during those periods during the game. Basically, taking the control out of the hands of the person who's actually playing the game. Now, ideally, what Telltale has said is that this is for in-person groups. Like, you're in front of your TV and you have 5 friends that are at your house, and they're going to vote. That's kind of what it's designed for right now, okay? Telltale has come out publicly and said, we don't think that this is good for streaming, because live streaming has tons of delay, alright? If you're not aware, typically, live streaming has around at least 30 seconds of delay between what the person is doing, like when I'm actually holding the controller, like right now, you hear this? That's me moving around my PlayStation 4 dashboard. But in reality, by the time you see that on stream, it's probably around 30 seconds after I already did it. So, what I've done today, and we're going to experiment. If it's really bad delay, then we're not going to do it. But I'm going to experiment before we start with the gameplay. We're going to do a latency test, where what I will do is I will do something on stream and ask people in the stream chat to type a number when they see me do it, okay? And we'll see, gee, is it like 10 seconds delay? If it's 10 seconds delay, I think it's actually doable. Because what'll happen is whenever a choice comes up, I'll pause the game, I'll wait 10 seconds, then I'll unpause it, and then the voting will basically spill through for what people want. But if it ends up being ridiculously long, then it's not going to be viable, okay? And the thing is, I did enable on YouTube, there is an option, unlike Twitch, by the way, there's an option on YouTube to either go high latency but low buffering for viewers, or go low latency but a chance for higher buffering. So for the purposes of today's gameplay, I actually went and vied for the low latency. I certainly don't know how it's going to go, alright? I don't know. So I kind of put my hands up. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen here. It could not work. It could work. I don't know. But we're going to test it today. We're going to see. Now, I guess what Telltale is saying is if this is a popular feature, they may implement this as a streaming feature later on. But who knows? I don't know how it's going to go. I don't. We'll have to see firsthand here. Like I said, we will perform a latency test and see how it goes. So, that is it. Today's gameplay is going to be the first episode of Batman the Telltale series right here live on stream. And then tonight, I'm going to do a review of it. Because I think a lot of people are going to want to know, without major spoilers, what the game is about, how it's implemented into a Telltale game, taking that Batman formula, and if it's worth their money. In fact, already I got a few people who kind of messaged me on Twitter this morning. They were like, Phil, is there any way to get this game without buying the whole season pass? Because I only see the season pass option available right now, and I don't want to spend $25 unless I'm sure that I like this game. Or what if I just buy episode 1, but then I want to buy the rest of the episodes? All I see is the entire season pass, so what happens? So here's the thing. A lot of people are probably interested, very interested in the game, but don't want to spend the money till they know if it's good. So that's my purpose today, is not only to enjoy and play through this first episode with you live on stream, but also later tonight, I will be reviewing this for KO Gaming, which you can see right here on the title screen here, youtube.com/KO Gaming 1. It should be fun. Now, ladies and gents. Also, I would like to, obviously, while we're talking about KO Gaming, just do a tiny bit of self-promotion here and say, please check out my countdown, which just finished over there last night. It is my top 10 personal picks for the worst things about modern gaming. I've been working on this all weekend. 3 parts, spanning over 45 minutes long, which is why I did 3 parts. It's hilarious because some people are like, why did you do 3 parts? Well, because did you want to sit there and watch a 45-minute long video that dragged on, or would you rather watch it in digestible clumps, which is why I did it this way. But people seem to like it. It's the very first extended countdown style video that I've done for KO Gaming. In the past, I've done top 10 best and worst things about E3 this year. But that was it. So this is the real first major countdown series that I did. People really seem to be enjoying it. I hope that you'll check it out and let me know what you think and spread the word if you like it, because if people like these countdown series, it's something that I will do when I have the free time to do them over on KO Gaming. All right? It's a little shameless self-promotion there. Okay, so what else would I like to talk about? Well, everyone, if you're not aware, there's a lot going on today, out of nowhere, alright? First of all, Batman the Killing Joke, the new animated movie from DC Comics, releases today on DVD, Blu-ray, and also on demand. Now, this is the R-rated animated movie. I'm going to say that again. It's R-rated. It's the very first one that ever got an R rating for a DC animated picture. And apparently it is very true to the comics line of The Killing Joke. This is one of the most gruesome, dark plot lines of Batman ever created. And I'm interested in seeing it. I might not see it tonight, but I'm going to definitely watch it sometime this week. I'm interested in seeing that. I just want to throw that out there if you're a Batman fan. This is a huge week. Also this weekend, Suicide Squad, the movie that features kind of the ragtag group of DC Comics villains teaming up against their will in order to do good deeds, to maybe get a little bit of, leniency on their sentences or whatever. That goes live this weekend. It's gonna, or some people I'm sure will already seen it, and there'll be previews all week. But that goes live this weekend, and I will be watching that this Saturday and doing a reactions video to what I think about the movie on Sunday, probably Sunday night. Unfortunately, the embargo on reviews has lifted as of this morning, and I'm not even kidding you. Pretty much every review on the internet about this movie is terrible. Saying it's garbage, it's a mishmash, too many things at once, the Joker's completely underutilized and not good. And it's pretty much, I hate to say it, confirming every single thing that I said about the movie just from watching the trailers for the past year and a half. And I don't want to say I told you so, but I have to see the movie first and then judge for myself. I'm still hopeful that maybe there's some redeeming qualities in this movie. I'm going to judge for myself this weekend, alright? But just throwing that out there, that movie's also coming out this weekend. So, there's pretty much a crazy amount of DC Comics content this week. Insane amounts of DC Comics content. Pretty crazy, right? Now, in addition to that, if you weren't aware, out of nowhere, this morning there was a patch released for Overwatch. If you had no idea what this was, don't worry, because most people didn't. No one ever talked about it. Alright? It is a Rio 2016 patch. An expansion content update. If you don't know what that means, the Olympic Games in Rio, Brazil start, I believe this week actually. Like all the athletes are arriving, and I believe that the events are starting soon. Well, to tie in with that, Overwatch has a patch with a brand new game mode. It's Lucio Ball, which basically is kind of like Rocket League with only playing as Lucio. And unique loot packs for this event that give you Olympic-themed items, outfits, and all kinds of stuff in that regard. It's pretty sweet, in my opinion, for a free update. Of course, you have to earn these loot packs or buy them with your own money, from what I'm to understand. You can't use, like, in-game currency to buy these loot boxes. But that also released, out of nowhere. And it's pretty crazy that, out of nowhere they would release an expansion like that. But hey, I guess that's what Blizzard's going to be doing. They already gave a free DLC character. Now they're giving out this big update, alright? So, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, I have an open day. What I mean by that is tomorrow, I have nothing scheduled for my gameplay stream. So, I have 3 options in mind for tomorrow. Here they are, and I'm actually going to put this up publicly later tonight on my Twitter. You can see it right here on screen, @TheyCallMeDSP. People are going to be able to vote on what you want to see me play tomorrow. Option number 1, Doom has a new multiplayer expansion with 2 new multiplayer modes. That is one in contention because I love Doom, I loved the multiplayer, and I'd like to check out those modes eventually. Number 2, Fallout 4 had a big expansion where you can make your own vault. And apparently there's also a little bit of story elements and aspects tied into it. Okay? So that's also an option for me to play tomorrow. And then, of course, third would be this big update to Overwatch. Playing this new Lucio Ball mode and trying to unlock some of the new Rio Olympic event loot boxes and going from there. So those are the 3 options for tomorrow's gameplay stream. Alright? So, we'll see. I'm curious as to what will win this vote. This will be going live on my Twitter later tonight, and you must vote on Twitter in order to participate. So I'm just throwing that out there. I hope people will vote later tonight, and we'll see what it is. We'll see what wins. And we'll go from there. So that's tomorrow. That's going to determine what tomorrow is. And then Thursday, yes, it is the premiere. My Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Marathon is this Thursday. I'll be playing it live with Facecam, and that Sonic, at least the Sonic, hat for some of the stream. I'm going to try. I tried doing that a year ago when I was playing Bloodborne, and it kind of worked, but not really. So I'll play Wire for some of the stream, but it's going to be interesting. One of the worst Sonic games ever made. The patrons from June voted. The patrons from June spoke. And this is what we'll be doing all day Thursday. And if this does turn out to be good, hell, then, then it'll be an ongoing playthrough. As I've already said, I would love to do it as an ongoing playthrough. So there you have it, ladies and gents. There you have it. Alright. Now, the only other real thing that I have to talk about before we get started. By the way, don't worry. Yes, I started this stream a little late today. It's fine. Batman is only around 2 hours long, so like I said, we're going to have plenty of time to finish this up on the stream today. One thing I'd like to announce, okay, is that, I'm always constantly thinking forward, and it is now the month of August. And it's obvious that doing Patron's Choice kind of stuff isn't working right now. I tried to do a Patron's Choice goal on Patreon for the month of July, and we did not hit the funding goal. So it seems to me that's not what people want. They would rather maybe vote for things that are more definitive, things that they know they have a chance of definitively seeing in a playthrough, rather than just a anomalous kind of a chance of a playthrough happening when you don't even know because people didn't start nominating anything yet. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you rather pledge and vote on something that you know it's one of 3 games versus, well, I pledge, but then I'm going to nominate, and who knows if there's even a chance of what I'm nominating will be played. And so, ladies and gents, what I'm going to do for the goal on my Patreon for the month of August is going to be a choice between 3 games that will be a playthrough, and this playthrough will start in early to mid-September, alright? I am eliminating JRPGs from the equation because JRPGs at this point are not going to work for Patron's Choice playthroughs because they're too fucking long. It's that simple. A 60-plus hour game is not going to work for a Patreon event. It's just not. Because then I cannot deliver quickly enough on what people want, and it's not fair to the patrons, it's not fair to me to have a game that's dragged out for months. I learned my lesson this year with Persona 3. I learned my lesson. So, August's goal is going to be between 3 games, 2 of which I've already determined, alright? So let me explain. If we hit the funding goal for August, alright, for Patreon, I'm going to do a playthrough of a game. And, unlike previously, I am promising a full playthrough. Alright? I'm actually promising it now. So that way, there's no misconceptions of people expecting a full playthrough, and then they don't get it. Alright? However, it's going to be a playthrough that's balanced with other stuff in September. If you actually take a look at September, it's a relatively slow month for a major release month. Alright? There's games like XCOM 2 being released for consoles, even though it's been out all year. The new game Recore on Xbox One. The Bioshock HD Collection is coming out. There's a Dragon Quest VII remake on 3DS. But really, the only major release, when you really look at September closely, alright, is there's Sonic Boom Fire and Ice at the end of the month, and there's Final Fantasy 15 at the end of the month. Alright? So, being that is the case, I've decided that this Patron's Choice playthrough will be a full playthrough that I will balance in with the downtime during September. Okay? Now, here's the deal. I have narrowed it down to 2 games. I don't know about the third yet. I wanted to kind of have 3 choices. And what I'll do probably over the next few days is try to take feedback from people until I get a good third option. But the choices that I'm thinking of are, number 1, Crash Bandicoot 3. This is a game that people have been asking me for since last year when I played both Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2. And they kind of wanted to see me complete the trilogy. I think it's called Crash Bandicoot Warped. And yeah, it will be a full playthrough. If it'll be a completionist playthrough or not, I don't know. But this would be a game that I would balance with other stuff. And I think it would be a lot of fun. People enjoyed my Crash 1 and 2 playthroughs last year a lot. Okay, so that's option number 1. Option number 2. This one, a lot of people may be surprised at. Jak 3. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Jak 3. A game that would complete the Jak trilogy. I've played both Jak 1 and 2. And both playthroughs were interesting for completely different reasons. Alright. And so, people also have been nagging me. Gee, will you ever play Jak 3? Will you ever play Jak 3? And I just kind of like, maybe in downtime. I don't know. But this will be an option. So it's going to be Crash Bandicoot 3 versus Jak 3 versus, I don't know. I kind of want to have a third option, all right? And I don't know which would be a more a viable game. I don't know if there's a game in there that, like, people have really been dying to see and just haven't been, I haven't played it yet or haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know. So I'm curious, and this is what I want. I want your feedback. If you have any ideas of a game that was like a leftover that maybe I had, if someone just made a suggestion and said Banjo-Kazooie, you know what? That's perfectly a great suggestion. I have Banjo-Kazooie in the Rare Replay collection from last summer. That could definitely be a viable option. I'm seeing a few other things in the stream chat right now. Manhunt. I don't think I have Manhunt, but I'm pretty sure you can get it emulated on the PS3. Actually, I do have Manhunt, but it's only on PS2, and it doesn't work on my PS3. It doesn't have backwards compatibility. So, I'm going to try to think of one more game to put into the running for this poll. It's going to take me probably a couple days to narrow it down, all right? And once I narrow it down, I'm going to create the goal for the month for Patreon. I'm going to put it up, and then, people will be able to start pledging towards it for August, and we'll go from there. I think this should be way more successful than a Patron's Choice playthrough where, you don't even know if you have a chance to really get a game in that you want to see. In this case, it's 3 games that most people probably want to see. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have that done for you in the next few days, all right? So that's really all I have to talk about. I want to get started with Batman. Don't want to go too long here on the pre-stream. But I wanted to throw all that out there before I got started. Excuse me. Of course, once again, I got the nasal drip. Ugh. And, the only final thing, of course, that I will say is, if you do get a chance, please check out The Black Currant, my girlfriend's business, where she makes handmade glycerin soaps, wax tart melts, great stuff for your body, healthy for you in regards to the soaps. The wax tart melts are a great alternative to burning a scented candle because they don't have an open flame. I don't even need to really plug it, because the bottom line is, if you just go to the website that you see here on the screen, etsy.com/shop/The Black Currant, you're going to see massive amounts of positive reviews. People kind of raving about the quality of her stuff. And actually, we just shipped a few large orders the past few days. There was a giant amount of, I'd say probably 4 or 5 big orders that went out, because she just ended a sale. So, check it out. And that's about it. It's that simple. Alright, folks. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to end the pre-stream. We're going to do a latency test. I'm curious to see how successful this is going to be. And sadly, if the latency test takes too long, we're probably not going to be doing the interactive portion. But we'll see. I want to try it. I want to give it a shot, but I don't know how it's going to work. Okay? Alrighty then. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate it. Hope that you are going to enjoy today's stream. I hope the game's good. And I think it's time to start, right? Is it time to start? No? No? Okay, forget it. Alright, I quit. That's it. I quit. Closing my channels. It's over. I'm starting fresh. I'm gonna go... What could I do if I were to start a whole new career? What could I do? Let's see. I could probably... It'll be gardener. Gardener? Nah, it's too much being on your knees and stuff like that, and I don't have good joints. Maybe I'll, be an accountant. I actually went to school for accounting, finance, but I decided to go to finance instead of accounting, and what a waste of time that was. Alright, but anyway, I digress. Alright, let's end the free stream and let's actually start playing Batman. Alright, here we go. Alright, well. First things first, I gotta turn on my air conditioner. It's already over 80 degrees in my office. Sigh. Hopefully the summer's over sooner rather than later. Alright. We're gonna do a latency test, ladies and gentlemen, alright? Now, you might say, how are we going to do a latency test? How's this going to work? Well, right now I've got 84 people sitting in my stream chat out of the over 500 people live on stream, so thank you to those who are live watching on stream. Appreciate that. The latency test is going to work like this. I'm going to do a countdown, and then at the end of the countdown, I'm going to move the cursor on my PlayStation 4 dashboard. Alright? When the cursor moves, I'd like people who are watching live on stream to type the number 1 into the stream chat. That way, I'm going to time it. I'm going to count down between, and we'll see how many seconds latency there is. Alright? Ready? So, as soon as the cursor moves, please type the number 1 in the stream chat. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, it looks like it's about 7 seconds. That actually wasn't bad. That was about 7 seconds delay. That was, wow, I actually want to kind of retest it. Alright, here's what I'm going to do now, because now, of course, everyone knows the number 1. So I'm not going to... What the fuck? Stop typing 1. Relax. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to say the number I want you to type as I move the cursor. Alright? Actually, it could be a number or a letter. How about that? Alright? Alright, here we go. I'm going to say what it is once I move. And then type it as soon as you hear me say it. Alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Type the letter F. Seven seconds. Wow, it was 7 seconds. That is not bad. 7 seconds delay is not bad at all. I'm actually impressed. I thought it was going to end up being like 15 to 20 seconds, but what this is showing me is that YouTube's latency delay actually isn't as bad as Twitch's. Twitch TV is worse. Twitch TV, when I was streaming on there, went up to like 30 plus seconds at one point. Now, I know that they've made improvements since then, but this is pretty good. That's not bad at all. Alright, well. Let's do this then. I think we'll give it a shot, right? We'll give it a shot with the interactivity. If it doesn't work, if it's like not working, then we'll not do it, alright? And I'll just have to pick for myself. Let's see what happens. Alright. 7 second delay is not bad at anyway. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, everyone. We're going to do my intro for YouTube like I usually do. And then we'll boot her up, we'll get started, and I'm going to, in the menu, there should be the option to do this crowd play. And we'll see what happens, okay? Fair enough. Alright, let's get started. Here we go. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something fun and new and different. It's actually been pretty much a dry spell for new games in the year of 2016 for quite some time. So I'm excited today to be playing a new one. I'm excited to be playing a brand new series from Telltale Games. You know, the people who brought you such series as The Walking Dead Seasons 1 and 2, as well as Michonne, The Wolf Among Us, Tales from the Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Minecraft Story Mode, and many others in the past as well, but that's just a few of the ones recently. So they pretty much have this formula down pat when it comes to these episodic narrative games. But today we're doing something different because they're finally tackling something that's like incredibly mainstream. They're tackling a character that has been very popular over the past 15 years or so. And I'm excited to see how they can translate this into a narrative-based game. It is Batman the Telltale series, premiering right today. Came out today. And we're doing episode 1. We're doing it live, as they say. I've heard it's around 2 hours long, which is excellent for a first installment in an episodic series. Having a longer first episode, in my opinion, is the way to go. So I gotta say thumbs up for that. Of course, we're gonna see firsthand here if it really is 2 hours long or not, alright? Now, here's the thing. There's a new feature in these Telltale episodic games called Crowd Play, where viewers who are watching can actually vote online and determine the choices that happen in the game. I haven't tried it yet, and Telltale even said this is more for people sitting next to you in the same room, or like a concert hall or something like that. It's really not necessarily for online streaming. However, I just did a latency test and found out that there's only a 7-second delay from me streaming on YouTube. So only 7 seconds is not bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try it out. If it screws up, it doesn't work properly, then we'll just say whatever. We'll bypass it. But I'm curious, and I want to try to implement this and see what happens trying this out on this live stream today. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first episode of Batman the Telltale series premiering right here. Let's boot her up. I never knew that Gotham City was actually shaped like a bat. That actually explains a lot. Ooh, Detective Comics. And here are images of all the comics we'll completely ignore during the course of this game and just write our own plot line. Batman the Telltale series. Alright, here we go. Checking for DLC already. I'm the goddamn Batman! Oh, maybe it's gonna be the Christian Bale Batman. Tell me where that is! Oh, guess what? I have to create a Telltale account in order to do the crowd play. I didn't know that. Alright, hold on, everyone. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to pull I obviously didn't want to pull this up during the stream, but apparently I have to create a new account, which I didn't know. Let me sign up here. It'll take a second, hopefully not too long. I have no idea why you have to sign up. That is really dumb. You can't just implement it? No. You know what it is? They probably don't want people fucking mass spamming their thing. Well, okay. Give it a second here. I'm almost done typing this in. Okay. I've successfully signed in. Alright, here we go. Aha! So here we are. Oh, nice title screen. It's a little loud, though. Probably lower the volume a tad here. I like the music. He's the fucking Batman! Covers himself in guano to scare away the villains. He's the Batman. Yes, he's Batman. Okay, enough. So how do I do this? Codex, your trick, crowd play. Let's see if we can get this enabled. See if it works. Everyone's vote counts. See, look. Everyone's gonna vote on the dialogue options. Thumbs up and down to show how you feel. Huh. Crowdplay mode. This is to activate crowdplay, go to the episodes menu. So you're gonna be able to vote on everything? Oh my god. I thought they're gonna give me 7 seconds to choose every dialogue option, but I guess we'll see. Alright, we're gonna see how this works. It said go to episodes. Good god, this could be a mess. You're the Batman! Alright, so episode 1. Crowdplay off. No, how do we turn it on? Ah. Crowdplay was enabled. I don't know how to get that to work, though. Oh, wow. Hold on. First of all, we can actually see all the episodes. So, episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Bruce Wayne navigates the treacherous waters of Gotham politics as a series of shocking allegations surface while Batman confronts Gotham's most notorious crime boss. In episode 2, an old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption through Gotham. And you got episode 3, episode 4, and 5. So it'll be a 5-episode series. So I'm curious, it's enabled, but what does that mean? I don't know how it's going to work. Hopefully what'll happen is it'll bring up the website where you guys can access and vote as stuff happens. Let's see, Laura. Without further ado, episode 1, let's do this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So join on your phone, tablet, or PC by going to telltale.com/crowdplay, and here's the game code, all right? You have to enter that code. It says there's only one person in the crowd, but I'm curious what'll happen here. Can we overload the fucking servers? Can we completely overload the servers? This is something completely different. Well, apparently there's only 3 people. Nope, 4, 5. I wonder if there's a limit. It's probably like 10. How much you want to bet it's like 10? Alright. Damn. Let's go. Oh my god. Alright, let's get this going. 14, 16. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking 27. Holy shit. 31. We're gonna blow this shit up. We're gonna blow this fucking shit up. Do it. Oh my god. Yes. Can we top 100? Can we top 100 before we start? Come on, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's blow this shit up. We did it. 100. Oh my god, there it goes. How many people are we gonna get? This is out of control, man. Very nice. A nice experiment live on the stream today. I don't know if the 7 seconds of delay is gonna be good enough for people to vote, though. I guess we'll have to see. We've got trolls, we've got probably like hardcore fans, we've got casual viewers, we've got regulars, we've got everyone joining. I can see insulting names as well as real names here. So this is gonna be interesting. This could be awesome. Oh my god, still going. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna start it up. I don't want to wait too long here. I don't know if people are able to join after, but it's slowed down now. So here we go. 142 people. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Adjust the slider so the bat symbol is barely visible. I'll do a little bit lighter because typically these games, it comes out pretty dark. There you go. Alright, here we go. Select a bat tech color. Your bat tech color will determine the look of Batman's gadgets, gear, and UI. Well, I don't want purple. Batman would probably like red. Let's do red. There you go. An actual interactive game here. This is going to be sweet. Alright, here we go. I have no idea how this is going to go. Holy crap. Something unique and different. Very different. I've never played an interactive game like this before. Alright. Oh my god, there's 190 people. It's still increasing. Oh shit. Wow. It's going to tell us the whole time how many people are joining. How can we get higher than 190? I don't know. Maybe there's a cap. Who knows? Alright, here we go. By the way, please let me know on the volume levels how they are, guys.
Hey, what are you...
Ouch! Wait a minute. There was no subtitle. Hold on. I don't think the subtitles are enabled. Hold on. Let me make sure they're... well, it says medium. You know what? Let's do large. Oh, well, there you go. On. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Here we go. Resume game. Resume game, goddammit. Holy shit, look at this! What is happening on the right-hand side of the screen? Okay then. This is insane. Uh-oh. You should have watched your step, buddy.
On it.
Think he's gonna show? We'll bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Nice splooge on your mask. This is, look at the voting. Up, down, up, down.
Christ.
Gordon.
Move in.
Whoa!
Get back!
Holy shit, they dumped the elevator.
Gordon. They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey! Wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
There he is. The Batman. The goddamn Batman. Making his debut. Ooh, and his gadget is red. I press S. A stylish circle. Ha-ha! And he completely misses. Batman actually is not a very good shot. People don't know that, though. Because they edit that shit out. What the fuck? Is it Halloween? Is this Comic-Con or something? Hi, I'm Troy Baker. You like my scarf? Whoa, what the? This game is loud as shit.
You can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Oh, people voting! A few people voted. Whoa.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Wow, it worked. The voting worked.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
People going for the fear aspect of the Batman. All right. Holy shit, look at this bikini shot over here. Everyone come see the size of these jugs. Ha-ha!
What was that?
Quick as a mongoose. You should have been Mongoose Man. Damn, the volume of this game is super loud, man. What's this? What the fuck? What is... Oh, God. What's going on? R2. I guess I got him. That was messy. Wah! Oh, down the elevator for you, bro.
Back to back, circle up!
Hop, 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 hop. We gotta stop this cosplayer. And now I drop the bat guano bomb. Here it comes. It is. It's the bat stink bomb. Oh my god. It's like someone didn't wash their ass for months. Oh. Zip, zip. Wow. This guy is taking forever. If you're in Gotham City, you gotta be faster than this shit. Nice. Take him out. The Batarang Blast. Damn, we got a battle of thumbs up and thumbs down right now. What the hell? Batman has no
I know
eyes.
You're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
That's right.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Whoa, up. The frame rate is choppy as hell, by the way. Drop kick. Up. Disarm. Oh, shit. Boosh. What is that bat symbol in the bottom left-hand corner? I don't know. Yeah, that's your health or something? I have no idea. Up. Down. Left. Right. Wow, this shit's delayed, man. I think it's because of the lag. Too many people connected. What the hell? Why is this guy super powerful? He kicked through the fucking wall. X. Open triangle. Ooh. What is this? X and R2? There we go. Oh my god. Ooh. Broke his mask. R2. Another drop kick. Wow, this is choppy as hell. Up. I don't know if it's the game or because there's 207 people connected to the game that it's so choppy. Whoa! What the?
Behind you, big boy.
Oh? Whoa! Bone saw!
Payday.
Look out! Where's his bone saw bat eliminator? I've got a gadget for everything. Even catching cats. And there she goes.
Stay where you are. You're
Whoa.
under arrest.
X. Oh ho!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
I'm disappointed. Catwoman's boobies are far too small for this game. Unacceptable.
Without a scratch.
So far.
Uh-oh. I caught you, kitty.
Doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Oh, he's got a voice modulator. You hear it?
The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie
Oh,
on a cape.
voting.
Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
He does it for the thrill.
I do this for the thrill of it.
I'll
Yeah.
show you the thrill. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
The bat versus the cat. Where's the penguin? Then we could have Batman Returns. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, whoa. Oh shit, down next. Woo! Close one. You almost scratched my face. How dare you? I'm Ben Affleck, bitch. No one strikes the bat face. Oh, my bad ankle! How dare you? Not my bad arm. Time to pound this pussy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. There we go. Batman's not afraid to strike a woman. We knew that from the... Aw. Ow. Alright, here he comes.
Over here. You get this? Move us in closer.
Get a look at this dumb bitch. Dressed up like a cat. Whoa, whoa. Maybe she's supposed to be a hamster. Hamster woman. He knocked her out. Up an axe. Damn, he tossed her. Sack of potatoes. Backdrop. Look out. Here we go again. Take her
It's
down.
over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What's that? Whoa! Gotta get that off. Oh shit, R2, R2. Ooh! Did I get it? I think I did. Yes, caught her. Zoop.
Two of them now? Jesus, got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Whoa, look out! Oh shit. Wasn't ready. Whoa, boy. Oh! Triangle. Whoa! Down. Left. Woo! Oh, down an X. Nice reversal. That was an Arkham City reversal right there. Press triangle. Oh, X and R2. Circle. X. I look at the cops just watch this. They're all getting off to it. I think it's kinky. Well, he stole what she stole. Got it back. Woo!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit.
Oh,
A
shit.
myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Oh God! What the hell? What an asshole!
No! Wait!
Don't worry, we'll somehow prove that that was completely a legitimate shooting. Yes, you'll get off scot-free, no charges. Oh God! Oh! Shock that pussy! Yeah! Well, now she's dead. You killed her. Wow, Batman just killed Catwoman. Who knew that the character would be so short-lived? And now Superman catches them both. Or even worse, like Blue Beetle or Booster Gold shows up. Oh God, Booster Gold. Oh! Oh boy. Nice landing. And she's still dead. A heroic catch. Damn. You've been demasked.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me.
Wait a minute, that's not Anne Hathaway.
Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Oh, here's a vote. Vote coming up.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
Whoa, he's being a badass.
You're not that kind of guy.
Get his ass. Oh. Drop her ass.
Bye, Bat.
Wow, he totally fell for it. Batman's such a sucker.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then,
Ooh. Elect Harvey Dent, a fundraiser.
time to save the city.
Batman! Troy Baker is Batman, of course. Wow, that was a cool intro segment. Action-packed. Welcome to Gotham. Trophy earned. Very nice. Well, I must say, I must say, I'm going to pause for a second. I must say this intro's been crazy as hell. As you can see, people were trying to vote. We had over 200 people, but a lot of people in the stream chat are saying the voting isn't working properly, that it like glitches out for them. So I get the feeling it's going to level out to amount of people that'll finally stop dropping people. But hey, so far it looks like the bottom choice, like the gruesome, gritty Batman choices have been winning every poll so far. And also, I've been told that the actual voting appears for the people logged in before it happens in the game. So they get an advanced choice of the dialogue options. So, alright, let's keep going.
A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority.
Hear, hear!
I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city.
Yes!
If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would oh, there he is.
He's right there.
Fashionable and fashionably late, as always. Say hi, Bruce.
My God, he's completely naked. Oh, what are people looking for? Oh my God, he's gonna be a dick and say hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Oh my God.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Yes. This man obviously is going to have a very illustrious future in politics, and nothing tragic will ever happen to
I
him.
know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Blue is winning every time.
Working the night shift.
Well, then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, "Support Harvey Dent."
Oh.
We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire
I
smile
voted.
and don't punch
I
me.
didn't realize I could vote. I can. He just finishes the drink and says
Wicked
nothing.
courage before facing your adoring public. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman.
I actually like
Which,
Put a
for the
Dent in
record,
Crime.
I have not been
I like the
since before law
blue.
school.
That's my favorite one.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime? Hmm?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there.
Harvey, you know I hate
We
children.
have to shake things up.
I want them all to be locked up. Put the slave
We
labor.
can start with a few hands. Come on.
Who's this? Someone else showing up late. Damn, there's a constant voting up and down on the right. Holy shit.
Boss.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Oh, you're the
Regina
NRA
here is the
campaignists, aren't
chairwoman
you?
of Wayne Enterprises.
The
and
lobbyists?
her husband.
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe
Yes.
in Dent, we believe in you.
Yes, pip pip
After
cheerio.
all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know.
They'll remember
like
that.
birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
I know.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours.
There's something strangely homoerotic about the Batman, don't you think? Maybe we should discuss this right now, publicly.
There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman, or whatever it's called.
Ugh, hope can light the
Well, I have to
darkness.
say I side with your wife on this, Mr.
That's
Zellerbach.
cheesy. How
Even
could you
a
people vote for
spark of
that?
Hope can light the darkness.
Oh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city. Oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway. It was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age, it must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes.
Oh, another color
I'm
will
sure
win.
You don't either.
It's high.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been
Ah.
behind the project since day one.
It was a tie that
A vote
time.
For him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
That's right.
You'll have it.
And Harvey will remember
Thank you.
that.
Thank you both.
Good God, the votes up and down are out of control.
Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Yes, now where's Donald Trump? He's also part of our upper echelon of society.
Hello.
Let's endorse him for president
Harvey
tonight
Dent,
as well.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested.
Ooh,
And
Vicky
reported
Vale.
for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Oh, I mind.
You
I
can
mind.
ask me whenever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Oh! You can stay
Oh,
one!
it's all right.
Wow.
You can stay.
Thanks.
Haha.
Bruce?
You let Vicky stay.
Quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Better now that you're here, honey. Aw, everyone loves the host
Everyone
one.
loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Oh, I wonder who voices Vicky Vale.
Well, I take nights and weekends off.
Ooh, Vicky will remember that, honey.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah.
Yeah, beating the poor, the oppressed, and the hobos outside, you know.
Spilled some wine. It'll come out.
Stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never stain.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest.
But the
has
toilet's clogged
arrived.
again.
I'm
You need
sure
to go
they'll
plunge
open
it.
the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally.
What the hell? It's fucking Lex Luthor.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never
Oh.
been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city.
Oh boy.
Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
Ah, look at this. Oh, I think the trust is gonna win. Yeah, I'm trusting you, Harvey.
I like
Nice.
this, Harv.
Oh, I like
I'm
that.
trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously.
These are interesting
You
choices.
know I have
This
to
is
pull
fun.
every string I can to get elected.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang you.
A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
That's right. You gotta play the game.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceiling.
Oh my God, the
plenty of room
voice!
for my cars. I think I'll take it.
It's Sully. That's Sully's voice from
Though the
Uncharted
decor
4.
offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no
Talk
class.
privately. Oh, I want to talk privately.
My family built this house.
Oh,
It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne.
oh, Sully.
And everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home.
It's just Sully with a mask on. He's trying to rob the Wayne Manor. That's what it is. It's a big caper. Nathan Drake's trying to steal something from the house. Be careful.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Oh, everyone's saying refuse. Damn. Damn.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes.
Oh, come on. Bring in
Have a
Harvey.
drink, have a talk.
Bring in Harvey. Bring him in.
I'll bring Bruce back to
No,
you.
bring him in. Ah. Oh, well.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Now Harvey's going to be pissed
Yeah,
off.
I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed.
Dude, he sounds so much like Sully,
But
I can't get
in my
over it.
experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
Nice underhanded insult.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne.
Chinwag.
Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as
I'm
is.
here to play pool. He is. I was kidding.
So, let's talk relationship.
The hell?
Chalk this for me.
Wow.
Here, pal.
He wants you to chalk his knob. Chalk his pool cue.
Harvey
Chalk
the
it.
mayor's seat.
Chalk him up. Chalk him.
Or I can pull it out from under him.
Do it. Chalk him. Chalk his ass. Yeah. Chalk him. Rub his knob.
Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move.
And he scratches.
And I want to keep everything moving while he gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
I actually don't know what one to
We got a good
pick.
thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham, for our city.
Ah.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Oh.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You get
Bitch.
worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Damn, that was a quick press
Read
event
your
or
butler's
fundraiser.
advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And
Damn.
he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Damn, even though we polished his knob, he didn't particularly like what we said about you know, playing ball and my dad and stuff. So I guess we pissed him off. All right, Batman: The Telltale Series. Doom, do, 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 do. All right. I like this because it's not only you're not only the Batman, but you got the politics of being you know, Bruce Wayne, the upper class citizen, and dealing with society and everything. This is cool. I like how you see the both sides of the Batman. Pretty cool.
It's me.
Oh, must be the Batcave. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using
Oh, what's that?
GCPD battery ram
What the hell? He still has the movie tickets from his parents' murder? No, someone unframed them. What the? Or did he unframe them? I guess he kept them as a remembrance.
And we have breaking news tonight.
Huh.
5 criminals are in custody
Depressing.
this evening after a break-in at City Hall. The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items.
So that's why he was late to the fundraiser.
Let's see what she was really after.
Oh, I actually have to control him. Hold on. I wasn't ready for this. Access the codex, the Gotham feed. Damn, there's a lot of stuff here. The main screen. Main screen, turn on.
We are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up.
Alright, enough of that. What's this? The Gotham feed.
Owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word
DA
on
Dent
the
pressures
source,
mayor to decry
but
vigilantes.
has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area.
Police lieutenant tapped to lead the task force. That's Gordon.
That tar black smoke.
Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement. Okay. Pretty much commonplace stuff that we know. Anything over here? Pistachio Garbone? Look at the movie tickets.
Just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Alright, nothing there.
Random stabbings are
Data port? Look at the data port. I guess you gotta put something in there.
Computers should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Okay. Okay, Troy. Whoa. Codex entries. Let's read about Vicky Vale. One of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. Alright, anyway, it's enough of that. I don't think she's Catwoman because they look different. Their facial structures were different. Anything over here? Oh, here's the data drive. Grab that. Gotta plug it in.
Fell off a building for this?
Okay.
Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police.
Data port. The frame rate of the game is terrible, but I think it's because we have so many people connected and voting. I don't think it's the actual game. Doesn't matter, though. You don't need a high frame rate for Telltale games.
Let's find out what was so important.
Yeah, what was Catwoman trying to steal? Oh, look! It's cake recipes. I should have known.
Encrypted.
Oh, there's gonna be a puzzle here or something?
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
Yeah, well, this is the only room that really matters.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. Busting is murder.
Wow, what a dick. No, that's what
Did
you get paid
find out
for.
what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process...
Get your ass upstairs. Start scrubbing the walls.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Okay. Ooh, a nice one of those VR maps. Where's his Oculus Rift?
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things.
Now let's play Minecraft in here.
Weapons, drugs.
That's what they made this
everything
technology
flows through
for.
that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
In the meantime, I've got episodes of Orange is the New Black to catch up on, so get out of here, Alfred. I got things to do.
Said for the bar, I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
So it must have been the first time he ever ran into Catwoman. Checking the codex. How do you use the codex to look up info on the cat burglar? What the? Okay, it's right thumbstick. Alright, here it is.
Found her.
Burglary and petty larceny. The new criminal on the scene tied to several recent break-ins. She's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD have no leads. I wish I knew more about her. What the fuck? The mayor of Gotham City. He's no Mike Hagar, that's for sure. He's an old wrinkly dude.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. He seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
The blue is always the aggressive
I don't like
answer.
being compared to a common criminal.
Yeah,
I
see?
think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're wrong, Alfred. You're dead wrong.
You're right, you're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking up.
You damn know-it-all Brit.
If you make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
What's this? I don't want that. Take it away. I don't want it, Alfred. No. Bad card. Alright, I guess I have to take it. I'm not gonna let me. 6 a.m.
I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years?
Oz?
Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves.
Huh?
Oswald, however, took that role more literally than
Cobblepot? Is this Penguin?
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
Ah.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
It's not a coincidence. Well, everyone's voting for I'll give him a chance. I guess we're giving that one.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
So I guess we're gonna go meet up with Oswald in the park. I don't know if this is Oswald Cobblepot or not. The one that got away. A nice stroll. It is Cobblepot Park. I was right. It's Penguin.
Where are you, Oz?
Alright, time to control him. Anything out here? No. Let's talk to the bum. Can we talk to him? Excuse me, have you seen a fish-looking man like a Danny DeVito type around here? Immediately robs Bruce Wayne. Just robs him the shit out of him. Beats the shit out of him, throws his face in the fucking fire, burns it off. I wanted to look at the newspaper, but they didn't let me. They walked up the stairs instead. That was weird. Fuck you, go back. You can. Well, that's weird. What does the newspaper say? Wayne shuns Falcone at the Dent fundraiser. Oh, God. He's got the Zika virus. Look out. Get out of here. Run. Alright, what do we got? A dead guy? Oh. Oh, give the homeless man change. Here we go.
Thank you, sir.
The joke's on you. Those are M. Bison silver dollars. They have no monetary value. That's my fire barrel, you rich piece of shit! Wow, this park really did fall into disrepair, huh? Running late, meet you by the statue. Oz. Wow, nice statue.
Statue, but no Oz.
It's a trap! I'm calling it right now, it's a trap. The hell's going on here? Let's look around. This place is a shithole. Kind of reminds me of my old hometown of Bridgeport, Connecticut, actually. Most of it looks like this. Wow, that was a meaningful thing to look at, wasn't it? A plaque. What does the plaque say? Cobblepot Park. Established 27 September 1927. Look at the stat. Let's talk to the bum. Here we go. The Smoking Man. He's a character.
Hey.
Beat it.
Oh my god. I don't need to ask what happened to your face. I've seen heroin before. Holy shit. There we go. Can we sift through all this for loot? Why not? Come on. Dig those hands in. Deep. Come on, Bruce. You gotta go in head first. The Batman's not afraid of, rusty old needles, is he? Come on. Uh-oh, look out.
Watch wallet cash.
Nice.
This goes through you.
Better give him everything.
You heard him, man.
Now bend over.
The hell are you waiting for?
Try and take it. Come on. Yeah, try and take it. Yeah.
The hell do you say?
Oh shit. It's gonna be an action scene.
Gentlemen. Oz. Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Haha! I didn't even press square. I screwed up.
Stay down.
Oh, jeez. There you go. This guy had a gun. Why didn't he pull it out to begin with? Yes, because all hobos can afford guns. Sure.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Now smash his face. Curb stomp. Kill him. Oh! Suplex. Suplex him. Oh my god. Or do that.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
Nice. Covered in blood. Just another Tuesday night.
Hey, Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the help.
Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here. Place is a dump.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
For hookers, it was a great place.
They put so much work in here.
Banged so many women up the asshole in this park, it was great.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did.
Damn. Damn, that's
Family's
fucked up.
fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know.
You pissed it all away.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations,
Aw.
unlimited potential.
I'll say I lost my parents too.
Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
Voting's close.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Ah.
Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
See, it's just politics.
Let him choke on
Oh,
it.
it wasn't an invited one.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Uh-oh.
Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Because he's gonna be the origins of,
See, throw a rock in any
Penguin.
direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
That's a battle you won't win, Oz.
No.
I didn't even know what to say
I've
there.
learned a thing or three since we were kids. I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Pretty much everyone is threatening Bruce. Falcone and now freaking Cobblepot.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
So this is basically all politics. The whole game is politics. Press conference for the new hospital starts soon. Co-waiting on cell site of Park. Jared Fogle has written you for the 14th time asking for bail money. What do you think? Still no. No, Jared's never getting fucking bail. Thomas and Martha Wayne, Memorial Hospital. Another press event for Dent, I guess.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Bruce! Oh, I want to be nice and good morning. Everyone's like, ignore them. Well, he says nothing. He's a total dick.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? Mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk, Alfred.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking.
Don't ignore it.
Death and suicide inside the
Respond.
asylum itself.
Yeah, what's up?
is
There you go.
truly terrifying.
No, he ignored it. No.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Mecca-licka high, mecca-hiney ho. Oh, crime is rampant. The sick need our help. My parents would be honored. He probably would say my parents would be honored.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
It was called Friday the 13th.
That night,
it was great.
My parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Okay, what is going on with him? Is your colon okay? A terrible lesson. Come on, terrible lesson. Oh no!
This facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Even he hated that.
On the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Bruce, the delivery of that cheesy catchphrase, it was terrible. You ruined everything.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up.
How many hot nurses will you have?
Thank you.
Will it be anything like Wayward
With the
Pines?
opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Oh, we're gonna bomb it. Everyone inside's gonna die. We don't care about them. Get them the fuck out of here. Tear it down. I agree. Wow.
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map.
There you go.
I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus on Gotham's future. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Oh boy.
You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
That's right. It's a free country. Be a cocky prick. It's a free country, bitch.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city. He came to learn about Harvey Dent, your next mayor. Next question.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Again with this? Read the text. Read it. Okay, he reads it. Good. That was a quick one. Urgent. GCPD is here. What the fuck?
The Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What
exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years.
Whoa.
And continuing to this day.
I guess that's why the police
The
are there.
trail ties your family directly to the mob.
Yeah, well, fuck you, motherfucker! I doubt your evidence. That's what I would say. I don't believe it.
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Oh,
Did you
shit.
know about this, Bruce?
He's
How
obviously
long
been
has your
set
family
up.
been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Why do you wear a scarf everywhere?
Prizes paychecks?
I don't even know what to say,
My
so...
parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Hold on. Just pull a Donald Trump. Say something completely ridiculously insulting to someone that'll distract everyone from the actual matter at hand. Just insult someone randomly.
Be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's
We're gonna
coming
build a wall around Wayne Manor.
We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
He's afraid they're gonna find the Batcave, is what it is. Oh shit. Meet the press. Alright, so Bruce has to get back to the Wayne Manor in time to stop the police from finding the Batcave. Oh shit.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Ooh, Gordon. Serving justice, baby.
I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
Well, everyone's voting crazy here. No one knows what to say.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
We heard you got a disproportionate number of voice acting jobs, sir, and we're investigating how you have all these conveniently when everyone else is trying to get those jobs and they're turned down.
Of course, sir.
Funny, it's almost like there's an elitist society of people involved in voice acting.
I meant what I said.
We're gonna tear the lid off this motherfucker.
We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Need to be the guy doing your taxes.
Ah, who authorized this?
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Mayor Hill's corrupt, I would say that too.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
What's this? A picture broke, huh? Pick up. Oh. It's the stock photo that came in that frame. How terrible. Oh, maybe it's him.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce.
That's when I shot and killed my first criminal. And my legacy of bloody murders continued. Oh. No, that's actually when my parents were murdered. That's right. I hate guns.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Yeah, you keep showing up uninvited. A dick's thing to say, but go ahead.
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense.
It's Vicky Vale again.
Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Yeah, I would say, what's your angle too? What's going on?
What's your angle?
Why does she
Not
want
all
to know?
reporters just want a headline.
Or why does she want to be involved?
Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet.
Yeah,
and it's
everyone
all
got it.
hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family. After me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
I say Falcone.
Hill
No.
wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide.
You know what? I'm going to be honest here. I'm a little annoyed that during the voting, blue always wins. You notice that? Now, I don't mean people are always voting for blue. Even if there's a tie, by default, the game chooses blue. That's stupid. It should be a toss-up, but every time it's been a tie, blue wins. I don't like that.
All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Alright, give her a quote. Let's give her a quote. The stupidest quote ever. We're gonna put a dent in crime!
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, the story is pure fiction. Justice will be served to family. Oh my god, it's too fast for me to even see!
The Wayne family has
Dude!
always been a cornerstone of Gotham.
Even I couldn't read them.
Never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Here you go. Mash that blue. It seems like the game makers wanted you to go blue every single choice. Seriously.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
See you for a routine Robin till at 8?
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Alright. Good point. Why didn't Harvey know that this was coming? Cafe Triste! How dare there be an independent cafe in Gotham City? There should be a Starbucks right there on the corner.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Someone's after me.
The press conference turned into a bloodbath.
Yeah, you think you don't know?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid
Asshole.
making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is.
Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this. I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
Well, obviously he probably is.
He's made two enemies.
He doesn't want Dent to get voted in, so it probably is the mayor.
I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
I think it's politics, but...
That is exactly what I intend to find out.
Easy, Bruce. Oh,
I
God,
do think it's the mayor.
Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us.
I'll do this myself.
Jeopardize the entire campaign.
Do it yourself! No, do it yourself!
You should probably distance yourself from
Which means the same thing as I'll do it myself.
No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
What the hell? She got a black eye. That's Selina Kyle, isn't it? Catwoman. Yup. He's dating Catwoman. Oh
You didn't
boy.
tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Yep. I think we've met.
Election nonsense.
Aw.
I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
Harvey never mentioned you before.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
what was your name again?
Banging for years.
Selena Kyle.
She's a crazy, obsessed
What
stalker.
grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, she knows who he is. She knows he's
Selena's
Batman.
new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses.
You know what's pretty lame about this? I'm gonna say it in a second. Hold on. What's pretty lame about this? Take a look at the options. The options. It doesn't. If anything, now you can finally tell. Now that we've got group voting on what's going to happen in the game, that none of the options mean anything. They're all the same. Because you notice, I would really like to say this thing, but then what they end up saying for the other option is kind of what I would have expected for the thing I wanted anyway. So really, none of these dialogue options change anything. They all just lead to the same conversations. Huh.
Not really. They haven't all been as welcoming as Harv. I was mugged.
Sure you
I
were.
was angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
Batman.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh,
my nudes.
Sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
See, I would like to know what it is she does. Watch her tell
Maybe
anyway.
it's time to find a new job.
She's gonna say what she does anyway.
Career
Watch.
advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce.
Oh, she attacked him.
It's not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Yeah. Gay sex pictures of you just leaked, Harvey. Your campaign's over. They don't even say a word. Are you serious? They don't say a word to each other.
Nice to meet the real you.
In case you're getting any ideas, no one would believe you.
Right. This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
I wasn't even paying attention. Oops.
First time a man's hit me?
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayne.
I do it for the
What's your
kinkiness.
excuse?
I love the feel of sweaty rubber against my body.
But you.
When I'm covered in smelly sweat.
Take the risk.
It's my favorite feeling. Yes.
Someone has to be the good guy.
I didn't even read the
I
choices.
suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
I actually spread butter and
You have
Crisco inside
something
my
that
soup
belongs
before I
to
put it on, and then
I want it back. This is awkward for me.
Hmm.
I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
You have something of mine? What's he talking about?
As I recall, you took something from me, too.
What'd she take?
Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
Oh, she stole the
I'm more
gun.
interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone.
Ew.
You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
Oh, her employers.
I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
How about fuck you? Yeah.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No. Give me the drive.
He punches her in the eye again. Don't piss me off. Yes, say that. Don't piss me off, bitch.
You are really starting to piss me off.
Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd come out and play.
Write it down. Now.
My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
Damn.
When are you supposed to meet him?
Super forceful
15
Batman.
minutes ago.
It's misogynist, forceful Batman.
Better hurry.
I can't believe these two were involved in this misogynist game. These
Everything
voice
okay
actors.
here?
Unacceptable.
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
My onesie? Yes. My giant pink bunny suit from A Christmas Story. Gotham Docks, Warehouse 133. Don't screw it up. Alright. So we're gonna see who she was delivering this drive to. Of course, Batman's gonna be
Alfred,
screwing
I'm
the
at
whole thing up.
warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
What's going on? Oh. Use left thumbstick to open the doors. The jaws of life. What the hell? This doesn't look very good.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Huh. Inspect the evidence at the crime scene. Oh my god. Exploded human remains.
Nothing
Ugh.
left to bury.
Christ. Someone completely exploded. Yuck. Scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent.
Nerve
Vile
agent?
stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nerve agent, you gotta think like either Mad Hatter or Scarecrow, but they don't usually fucking burn people alive and blow their bodies up. Ugh, what else? Oh, wait. It could be linked? How does this work?
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Okay. Dead mercenary examined.
I've seen these outfits before.
Rent-a-cops.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Ah, okay. So they were after the data first. Pallets? What's the pallets? Anything?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. What? What were they? Oh, a shot cop.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Okay. Well, examine. They were trying to get this open, but they didn't. Nope.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Alright, let's open it. Do I have to mash? Probably, right? Oh, oh no, left and square. No mashing. Okay, well, I can't. What the? Whoa. A canister fragment looks like it got a bullet hole in it.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
So they want me to link that to this? Or to this? The shot cop. No? Oh, to the explosion.
The scrap of metal is from the exploding canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
What the hell was that behind him? Big cloud. Now all connected items will reveal valid theories. Break these links to reset them. There's another cop. White Rose.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Huh. Okay. I don't think we're gonna link that. Oh god, even more. Ugh.
No.
That bad?
His eyes ripped out. A clawed off face.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
No, not even a human, right? A human wouldn't even do that. What's in the pocket?
Skyline Club.
The Blue Oyster. Da 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 da. Face is burnt to shit.
This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
What the fuck?
What did this?
Oh no, I guess we're gonna find out. Ugh. Ugh.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Huh.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
So it explodes and causes like flame or heat. Bloody hands.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Alright, so I guess we gotta try to link the cop, right? The incendiary bullet with the canister. Or maybe with this. Yep.
Don't think so. No
what?
Proof.
We have the proof, dummy. I guess I have to manually link it. Link that to the metal over here. There. There's your proof.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Continually related evidence to reconstruct the crime. So that's linked. We have to link other things. His burnt hands? No. That and this guy? Huh.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces. Barehanded.
What the fuck?
God. What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
It sounds like Scarecrow. It does sound like Scarecrow. Huh. Alright. What am I supposed to link this to? Oh my god! I can't link this to anything. Look, I want to link it to something, but... what do they want me to link this to? There's nothing else here. Once it's linked, you can't unlink it. The only thing there is the Blast Epicenter. I can't find anything else to link. Look. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. It won't let me do anything. Can I walk inside these? No. The canister fragment's already linked. Can I go in here? No. What do they want me to do? Oh wait, there's an unscorched area. I didn't see that.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Something was here and got moved. Tire tracks. What was there? I don't know. They want me to link these two? I guess so.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
With something.
Put it together.
Huh.
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence.
Or a cool points multiplier.
Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands.
It's gotta be the fear toxin from,
It was put
Scarecrow.
Down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Locate the sniper's nest. Obviously, it's right fucking here. Use the bat tech to reveal trace evidence of phosphorus.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Oh, I can move around. I guess there. Another shelf. Okay.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Yeah, by the way, this voice for Batman is terrible. I'm sorry, but Troy Baker's voice kind of fits Bruce Wayne a little. He doesn't fit Batman, in my opinion. Seems out of place.
Killing time.
Phosphorus residue trace.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Okay. Kept going.
Trace stops here.
He went over the rail?
Should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
World's greatest detective. Oh, this guy's alive. Oh, shit.
My turn.
By the way, I didn't press left.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Slam him! Slam him to the wall! Come on! Aw, everyone just
You
smashed.
didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
He's using the voice changer now.
Long gone. You won't find them. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
That's right.
It's true what they said about you.
Beat him with that fucking
Freaking
pipe.
animal.
Beat him. We got to beat him with this pipe. Time to live up to my reputation. Yes.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me, hit me!
Intimidate with the
I ain't
barrels.
scared of you, man.
Hit him in the rib. Break his ribs. Break his ribs. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me.
I'm the goddamn Batman.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
Where are the drugs going?
We paid to steal them, not ask questions.
Uh-oh. Yes. Apply pressure to the arm. Yeah. Yes.
Keep breaking until you answer.
Keep going.
Chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know!
Oh.
I swear!
It doesn't matter. Break the arm anyway.
I told you everything I know!
Wow, look. Break it anyway! Ah!
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Evil, sadistic Batman.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
Disappear. Don't talk to Gordon.
Send the cleanup unit to the
Don't talk to
box.
Gordon.
Warehouse 133. Everyone, you guys.
People voted to talk to Gordon? What are you, dumb? You just broke a guy's arm.
Now put up your hands. Don't move.
Batman. What did you do to him?
Don't move.
Huh.
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon?
I said silent. If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Oh, come on. Go ahead and shoot me is
Put
what I would
down
have
the
said.
gun, detective. I'm on your side.
Oh yeah? It doesn't look like it.
It will when you hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Damn. Alright, well, we got our first investigation. I get the feeling there'll be more of those in the future. Alright. So, we're off to try to stop Falcone from using these nerve agent chemicals.
But you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight.
And I loved it.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
I don't want to hear it.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital.
Every option is the same shit, by the way. They all mean the same thing.
Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents.
That's what you think.
Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy.
Remember when you went to see Suicide Squad and everything went awry? How terrible the fucking movie was! Wow, look at this. It took endless vote. There's no time. People vote? How does it end? How does this end?
I have to move on.
Oh shit! He's gonna tear the tickets. Fuck the past.
I can't let their memory hold me back anymore.
Oh shit. Fuck the past! Oh! Fuck the parents, fuck the past. No more flashbacks to that stupid shit. We see that in every Batman thing ever. I've had enough. Wow. Tore the tickets.
Work to the rescue, it seems. Shall we?
That was pretty freaking harsh, man. Tore those tickets up. Damn. Alright, well. We're supposed to look at the Codex, right? What's in the Gotham feed right now? Corruption rumors tarnish Wayne family legacy. Well, we know about that. Batman tangles with a masked crook atop City Hall. That's it? Those are lame stories. What's on the back computer?
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked.
Aha!
And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined.
Whoa, what is it?
This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
It's probably blackmail. I would think it's blackmail. I think so.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Huh. Vicky Vale or James Gordon? I have to choose. Give the data to Vicky or give it to Gordon? Well, I think the obvious choice is to give it to Vicky. Gordon's barely had any kind of a role. It was Vicky who trusted you, so we're gonna give it to Vicky.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
by any means necessary.
That's right.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
That's right. He's the goddamn Batman. He could do it. Gotta have faith, Alfred. I just ripped the tickets up. Didn't you see that shit? If I could rip up a handful of tickets, I could take down Falcone. Here we go. Now it turns into fucking racing game, Need for Speed.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's so great, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city.
That'll be $4 million, please.
I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like. I could be putting myself in real danger by trying to expose him.
Publish it anonymously.
Anyone can do that. Accountability gives the media its teeth, and that's sorely lacking in Gotham these days. I always think, crime in this city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Batman is gonna say, what about the Batman? Haha.
Batman's a symbol of hope, and that is better than any army.
If Gotham can rally around him, right now, he's just a monster of the week. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention, that's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too.
Nice. Murder through the press.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club.
What the? I have to press X? Why?
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Oh, now that's ridiculous. This car is a transformer. Wow. Alrighty then. So I'm assuming this next part will probably be the final part of the first episode. He's going to take down Falcone at the Skyline Club. The back glider! The hell is this?
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
He's got the Green Goblin's hover glider thing. Whoa, look at this.
Good point of entry.
So you maneuver the drone around and you look at stuff inside. Yeah, look at this. Patrons!
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
Oh, you're
So,
cute.
You alone?
Not anymore.
Oh my god. That was really pathetic. More patrons. Are these $1, $5, $20, or $50 patrons? There's also $10.
In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
By the way, I can't wait to get my questions answered on Next Month's Ask the King. Are you going to vote for Crash Bandicoot 3 or Jack 3 in the upcoming polls? What's this? Security camera.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
I keep looking. Oh, what's this?
Make your rounds?
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Like some easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Where we at? We got some up here. Rose sigil?
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight. Nothing here.
What was the point of that? There's nothing here. Then why'd you put an icon on it? And there's the office.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Alright. A plan of attack. Well, there's a mobster.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
The Hooer. He's distracted, unprepared for action. A large coffee table. Folding screen. Throw him into the folding screen? I guess. What's this? Another seated... No, that's a seated gunman. Now they're gonna break the link? I'm confused. What about this guy? Link him to the artwork? Oh no, the light. Drop the light on him. There you go, that's a good one. Yeah, see, that's a good one. Drop it on him. How do I do it, though? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna do the coffee table, or is there another one? No, there's just the coffee table. Do the... No, alright, let's relink to the folding screen. Alright, so now these two are linked. There's a third guy.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
There's a column or a marble pillar, right? Anything else? A stairwell. How about the stairwell? Threw him into the stairs? Damn. Is there another guy? He said there were 4, I thought. 4 gunmen. Where's the other one? This guy. The upper balcony. There we go. That should be it. Now I should take action, I guess.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
See, I'm going in. You say not yet, that we can't progress. Alright, we're going in.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir.
Alright, here we goes.
Crash his party.
Time to crash the party. So now your choices link together, and you get to see. Take him down from the balcony. Circle. Throw this guy into the stairs. Square. Boom. Triangle. Into the screen. Nice. And I'll take out the light. Zoop. And I'll kick him out the window for extra dramatic effect and death. It's the motherfucking Batman! What up, bats? Oh, circle. Square. Triangle. Boom! Right in the nuts. This guy's got balls of steel. Flip him over you. I knew it. Yeah! The 2 for 1. Give me a gin and tonic while you're down there, assholes.
Goddamn circus freak!
What the hell kind of gun is that? Whoa! Shoots his own men like a moron.
Show yourself!
Oh, Sully.
No goddamn right.
Why is Sully so upset? Nuh. Where's Nathan Drake? Tell me now! Ouch!
How about this one?
Oh god. There's a shotgun.
Can't sneak up on me.
No, it's a heavy machine gun. Fuck. Damn.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn...
Boosh! Silence, old fart!
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
What do we got?
You know
Screens?
my lawyers are...
Oh, wait a minute, the fire! Use the fire! Use the fire! Yeah! Yeah!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Oh shit! Gatling gun! Finishing blow!
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Use the bat bombs! Boom! The bat bombs. Oh. Talk! I didn't even see that one.
You
Haha!
Alright.
The
chemicals. Where are they?
Where are the drugs going?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Whoa, look out! Woo!
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Huh.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Brutalize.
Gotham.
Arrest.
What a place to...
I'll arrest him. Batman doesn't kill. Gotham will hear of this. Remember, we want Gotham to get behind Batman.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes.
The Waynes?
They're behind all this.
What?
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
What? They're also dead, so that makes no sense.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Oh wow, how nice. What a bitch. What a bitch. Room with a view. She really doesn't like Batman.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents.
He didn't shake his hand, though.
Wayne fired back, saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Damn. I think he's a little pissed off.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from
Troy, calm down, Troy. You're overacting again.
Alfred!
Ah! Troy! You're out of character! Troy, stop! Well, there you have it. I guess that's the end of episode 1. Yep. Episode 1, Realm of Shadows. Family Secrets Gold Trophy. So, here we go. Now, these are the choices that were made. Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? You and 38.9% of players shut Harvey out of the private meeting with Falcone. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? Wow, almost everyone gave a quote to Vicky. Did you break the dock shooter's arm? You and 51.8% of players brutally broke the dock shooter's arm, ensuring that he'd never hold a gun straight again. Who did you give the Falcone data to? You and 31.5% of players gave Falcone data to Vicky Vale. Wow, a lot of people gave it to Gordon. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? Most people showed restraint. So, wow, it's kind of like majority, minority, but one of them was right in the middle, so really it's 50-50 this time around, right? Yeah, it really is 50-50. Now it says toggle to crowd. What does that mean? The game's having a problem communicating to the server. Oh, look! Here we go. Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? Here's some people who did and didn't. Look. More people told Harvey to wait outside than stood by Harvey. Did you shake Carmine Falcone's hand? Yeah, we refused to. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? Everyone's voted for that. Did you talk to Gordon or fade into the shadows? We remained at the docks to speak to Gordon. Did you save or destroy the theater tickets? We destroyed them. Right. Alright, so those are the choices for the crowd. Huh. Okay. Well, it's going to keep doing the credits. It actually says go to the next time. Let's see next time.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets.
Uh-oh. What are we going to find out about the Waynes?
I would never betray them.
Hello?
Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me, there's no truth to it.
Troy Baker angry.
You brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Cobblepot.
Hell of a view.
What the fuck happened? Why is it... That was weird.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham.
Whoa, he's teaming up with freaking Catwoman.
I have to distance myself.
What, they're gonna smooch or something?
Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Pretty cool that there's this mystery about his family going on along with the game. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, for some reason, we don't get to see thumbs up or thumbs down. Apparently, they have absolutely nothing to do with anything, which is pretty hilarious. But, alright, that is it for episode 1 of Batman, the Telltale series. You can see here it was, right? Looks like you can't really see, oh my god, it's so loud. You can't really see the results. You can't see what people, you know, thumbs up and thumbs down or anything, which is kind of weird. Unless extras, maybe? I doubt it. Oh, your choices. But it's just your choices. It's not the crowd choices. Huh. Alright, well, this is pretty loud, so I'm going to do this so that I can actually talk. Pretty interesting. I like it. It's different. Because you've got not only Batman as Batman, but you've got Batman as Bruce Wayne. You get to see the behind-the-scenes kind of upper echelon politics that Bruce Wayne has to do with Harvey Dent, with Falcone, or, is it Falcone? Yeah. With all these, you know, all the people who are kind of like the up-and-ups in society and his relationship to them, the politics side of things that normally you don't see in a Batman game, right? That's pretty interesting. I like that. I'll be honest, though. once again, as you saw, most of the choices literally did nothing. All the dialogue choices that people were voting on really didn't affect anything. We voted not to shake Falcone's hand, yet later on in the news story at the end of the episode, they still act like you're in cahoots with Falcone, which makes no sense, because they're showing the picture of you not shaking his hand. Really doesn't make any sense. So, I thought it was pretty good overall. I think, honestly, I mean, when you're ranking this among other Telltale games, it's definitely better than, like, Game of Thrones was. Because Game of Thrones was more of just so much talking and politics. This is a combination, which is good. But at the same time, much like games such as The Walking Dead Michonne, you know no one's going to die. You know, Gordon's not going to die. Cobblepot's not going to die. Batman's not going to die. Selena Kyle's not going to die. You already know all these characters are going to be fine because they go on to do other things in the Batman lore. So because of that, it kind of takes away that risk aspect of it. And you know that no matter what your choices are, you're going to end up with the same kind of outcome because it's more of a prequel than anything else. But I thought it was neat. It was different. The crowd aspect was very different. Seeing the crowd play. I mean, the one downside was, number one, the frame rate of the game was lower, as you could tell. And number two, a lot of the times we just ended up getting the same thing. It was always blue, blue, blue. And I actually saw some people tweeting me and stuff saying, well, the problem is they can't really see the text options of what each one is far enough ahead of time to make a conscious decision. So most people just ended up just voting whatever. But it was interesting. I don't know if I would do the crowd play again, simply because it just makes the game spammy. You know, the spammy voting up and down. That's the other thing. Up and down votes meant absolutely nothing. They had nothing to do with the game, and there wasn't even a final tally, so what was the point of that? It was completely worthless. But I don't know if I would do it again. Just even with the only 7 seconds of delay that I had between me playing and the stream, I think it was still a little bit too much. I think if they could make it a little bit better than that, you know what I mean? Like more of a better reactionary time. Maybe the people who are logged in and voting see this stuff way early. Then maybe it would be better. But it was definitely an interesting experiment, and I'm glad that I tried it because I've never done anything like that before, and it was really unique. So, all right. That's it for Batman, the Telltale series, episode 1. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, whether you were watching live on the stream and participating in the crazy voting, or whether you were, watching it on demand on YouTube. Let me know your feedback. Let me know what you thought. It was an interesting thing to try, but let's see what people think, and we'll go from there, all right? That's it, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for episode 2 whenever it may release. Alright, folks. Well, that is it for this playthrough. Pretty interesting, right? It lasted, actually, it was a little under 2.5 hours, so it was a pretty good first installment episode, in my opinion. Alright, I'm going to, tonight, take this cool footage that I just made. I'm going to do kind of a review of this for KO Gaming, and it's going to be unique because not only am I going to be reviewing the game itself, but I'm also going to be reviewing the crowd play feature and let you know kind of the both aspects of what I think in depth. And that'll be on KO Gaming later tonight, okay? That's it, folks. Now, tonight, I'm going to be putting up a poll on Twitter. I talked about this on the pre-stream. Tonight, on Twitter, right here, @TheyCallMeDSP, you're going to get to vote. Do you want to see me... Excuse me. Do you want to see me play the new Doom multiplayer? Do you want to see me do the Fallout 4 expansion where you build your own vault? Or do you want to see me play more Overwatch with the new expansion that came out today, the Rio Olympics expansion, where there's a new mode called Lucio Ball and unlocking new customization items in the game from that event? 3 options for tomorrow, alright? So please vote tonight when the poll goes up. I'll let you know when it goes up on Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP. Thanks for being a great stream. We had pretty good attendance, and it was a fun experiment overall. I had fun. So, thanks everyone. I will see you tomorrow for whatever wins the poll. And remember, this Thursday, the Sonic 2006 Marathon. That's going to be a lot of fun. So this week's already turning out to be great. I hope you're enjoying it. I'll see you tomorrow.